What's up, Double G's? Welcome back to my channel, Zach Attack. Today we're going to be talking about the number one difference between boot camp, A school, C school, and when you're finally in the fleet. So I am graduating C school next week. I'm going to my ship in Norfolk, and a week after that I go on a 7-month deployment. Can I get a hoo-yah? No, I can't, because that's a really long time for your first time deployment. In a carrier strike group, so I stop at port, every 30 days as opposed to every couple weeks. So it's gonna be fun. But anyway, I wanted to apologize real fast. I know I haven't been making very many videos, but I just got a new laptop. It is Alienware. It is one of the best laptops in the market right now. I'm very excited. So I can actually start making videos. I actually have my editing software loaded onto my laptop now. So real quick, let's talk about boot camp, right? Boot camp is very strict. They tell you when you can drink, when you can eat, go to the bathroom, when to clean, when to get dressed into something else, when to work out, all that stuff, right? That sucks. But fortunately, the farther you progress in schooling, the more freedom or liberty you get, right? So boot camp, you don't get any liberty. I mean, your holiday, right? Holiday is on Sunday, and you spend that time shining boots, organizing, cleaning your rack. Fun, right? You can go to religious services, which is actually I'm not very religious, but even I went to some of the religious ceremonies just because it's like a break, I actually went to a Buddhist one where you just chant. This is kind of interesting, so I recommend checking that out when you go. But yeah, so after boot camp, you go to A school, right? This is a little different when it comes to depending on what rate you are, right? But let's just assume you're a normal rate. You're not a mineman or an SDG. If you're a mineman or SDG, it's a little bit different. You're gonna go to Great Lakes, do this pre-schooling kind of thing that's really hard, and then you're gonna go to A school. But let's just assume you're a normal rate that goes to A school after boot camp. Unless you don't, in which case you can probably skip closer to the end of the video and we'll talk about that. But so A school, you still have a uniform of the day usually, right? So if you're at Great Lakes, the Great Lakes A school base, there will be a uniform of the day that you have to dress up in, right? There's phase cards, which means you have to be back by a certain time. It's okay. You can spend your money. You can go off base on weekends. You have a lot more freedom. It's kind of like a college atmosphere, except they tell you what to wear. It's pretty much it. So it's not bad, right? After A school, even more importantly, C school. This is where you learn how to do something very particular inside of your job that you already know from A school. So C school, which I'm about to finish, freedom. It's pretty much freedom. You get to do, I'm a special case because the OSs on this base are on an A school base for minemen and STGs. So and then some of the OSs, effed up. So now I have phase program and duty section and all that. But when we first got here, what C school is supposed to be, depending on what base you're on, right? You don't have a phase program, you don't have duty sections, you just have to show up to musters if you have them, right? So like holds, when you're in holds, you just gotta show up to holds, musters, and then you're done. That's it. Which is amazing. So that is what C school is. It's more freedom. They're basically like, all right, you're already in the fleet, you just need to learn this, right? Like in my class, I have petty officer first classes. I have a chief and a chief select in my class. So petty officer first class who's about to be a chief, and yeah, it's a really chill atmosphere, But yeah, so the biggest difference between all of these different schoolings, right? So boot camp, you cannot talk loosely with your petty officers. You can't. In fact, they kind of put a fear into you about them, right? They're like you see this rank? Don't talk to me. But A school is a little bit looser. You can talk to petty officers, right? Chiefs are the ones that are a little scarier, right? Because they have to manage everything, right? So petty officers you can kind of joke around with a little bit, right? But it's still a professional kind of atmosphere. So that's the difference between those two. And then C school, I mean, I'm sitting right next to an OS2, and I bug the out of him sometimes. So you can pretty much treat them as you would a friend, right? So you can pick on each other, you can goof around, but as long as you get to work and take things seriously when it's time to, right? So that's the biggest difference, right? And C school is the closest resemblance to what it's going to be like when you're actually at your ship. You can talk regularly with people, but when it's time to get to work and get stuff done, you have to make sure you're getting it done, because otherwise no one's going to want to joke around with you anymore, because they know, you don't actually do your work. So yeah, that is it for this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that whether you just got out of boot camp, you're in A school, or you're getting ready to go to C school, or if you're just thinking about joining the Navy and you're not sure what to expect, in the different schooling periods, then hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Feel free, if you have any questions, to put that down in the comment section below. But other than that, don't forget to give this video a fat like, and hit that bell if you want to get notifications as well. So sorry I haven't been able to make videos. I'm gonna make more videos, hopefully a couple more videos before I leave on my 7-month deployment. I'm gonna have a lot of pictures to show you guys too. For some reason I'm still getting subscribers even though I haven't been posting content, but I'm very excited to have you guys with me. And other than that, have a good day. Goodbye.